Welcome, gentlemen, to today's video. I'm Dr. Marie, and today we're going to explore something that may seem very small, but actually has a big impact on men's sexual health after the age of 60. It's your sleeping position. Sounds simple, right? But the truth is, many men are struggling with poor blood circulation, declining hormones, and weak erections, and they unknowingly maintain a harmful sleeping posture every night without realizing it. That position doesn't just interrupt blood flow to the genital area, but also affects how the body produces testosterone, the hormone that determines a man's vitality at this age. And don't click away just yet, because right in the first part of this video, I'm going to share one very common sleeping position that many men think is good, but turns out to be the silent culprit that's been damaging their sexual health for years. You'll be surprised. But before we get into the main content, I'd love to know a little more about you. Where in the world are you watching this video from? It would be an honor for me to know who I'm walking alongside on this journey. Please leave a comment below so I can say hello and thank you personally. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss any tips that help men over 60 maintain health, vitality, and confidence every single day. Now let's begin with the first sleeping position that may be silently harming your sexual health every night. Position 1. Sleeping on your stomach. A position that puts pressure on the pelvis and reduces circulation to your private area. You might not expect that a seemingly harmless sleeping position could negatively affect a man's sexual health, especially after age 60. But that's exactly the case with sleeping on your stomach. Many men have the habit of lying face down because it feels comfortable or helps them fall asleep faster. However, according to sleep and circulation experts, this position actually puts direct pressure on the lower abdomen and pelvic area, where many blood vessels and nerves related to erectile function are concentrated. When you stay in this position throughout the night, mechanical pressure on the blood vessels reduces blood flow to the genital area, causing ischemia in a region that actually needs continuous blood supply to maintain sexual function. Not only that, deep sleep, which is the ideal state for testosterone production, is also disrupted because your body isn't fully relaxed in this position. For older men, whose blood vessels are already starting to harden and lose elasticity, being compressed like this for long periods only increases the risk of blockage and worsens erectile function. That's why many men stop experiencing morning erections, a key sign that your sexual health is still functioning properly. If you're still sleeping like this every night, it's worth considering a change, because sometimes just one small adjustment in your sleeping position can lead to major improvements in circulation and overall vitality. And in the next part, I'll share another sleeping position that seems harmless, but actually causes the body to curl inward, leading to disrupted nerve signaling to the genital area. It can make you feel like you've had enough sleep, but still wake up tired and with a lack of interest. My friend, if you're still watching this video up to this point, I truly appreciate your patience and attention. Please leave the number 1 in the comment section below, so I know you're still with me on this journey. Position 2. Sleeping in a curled up position. A cozy posture that suppresses the nervous system and male hormones. Many people, especially older adults, tend to sleep curled up on their side, similar to the fetal position. The sense of safety and warmth this posture brings makes it a very common habit, especially on chilly nights. However, you may not realize that this comfortable position is actually putting pressure on your lower abdomen and hips, unintentionally compressing the nerves associated with sexual function. When these nerves are repeatedly bent or stretched, the signal transmission from the brain to the sexual organs is interrupted, leading to improper testosterone production and restricted blood flow to the pelvic area. It doesn't stop there. Sleeping curled up for long periods also causes the muscles around the pelvic bones to shorten, leading to joint stiffness, reduced flexibility, and over time, a direct impact on natural erectile ability. Additionally, this position limits your ability to breathe deeply. When you can't fully expand your chest, your body receives less oxygen. Meanwhile, testosterone, the key hormone for male sexual health, needs sufficient oxygen and deep sleep to be produced effectively. So if you have a habit of curling up while sleeping each night, consider adjusting your position to support proper nerve, hormone, and blood vessel function. There's also a type of side sleeping that many people maintain every night, thinking it's harmless, when in fact, it's quietly misaligning your pelvic structure and undermining your sexual health without your knowledge. Position 3. Incorrect side sleeping. When your pelvis shifts and blood stops reaching where it's needed. Side sleeping is often considered good for digestion and can help you fall asleep more easily. But if you sleep on your side the wrong way, such as not placing a pillow between your knees or twisting your torso for too long, your spine may become slightly twisted, causing an imbalance in weight distribution between the two sides of your body. As a result, the nerves running from your lower back to your genital area may be compressed for long periods, gradually weakening the signals responsible for erection. At the same time, blood flow from the heart to the pelvic region becomes unstable. Over time, this can make you feel cold around the hips, experience numbness in the thighs, or worse, suffer from erectile dysfunction even when hormone levels are still normal. Another often overlooked issue is that sleeping unevenly on one side for extended periods can cause a slight shift in your pelvic alignment, affecting how blood is directed to the genital area. Uneven blood flow leads to reduced sensation and weaker erection maintenance over time. Therefore, if you usually sleep on your side, be sure to use a body pillow or place a cushion between your legs to support your spine. Keep your body from twisting, and allow better blood circulation to your sensitive areas. However, simply changing your sleeping position isn't enough. In the next section, I'll guide you through some scientifically recommended sleep postures from medical experts. Positions that help boost circulation and naturally increase testosterone production, even while you sleep. If you're still watching this video at this point, thank you for sticking with me. I truly appreciate it. Please leave the number 3 in the comment section below so I know I'm not talking to myself. Part 2. 3 scientifically recommended sleeping positions to improve circulation and restore natural vitality. After 60. After learning about sleeping positions that may block circulation and negatively affect sexual health, now is the time to discover the sleeping postures that benefit older men, recommended by many sleep experts and men's health specialists. The first position is lying on your back with a small pillow placed under your knees. This posture helps keep your spine in a natural alignment while relaxing the thigh and hip muscles. As a result, blood flows more easily to the pelvic region, improving erection quality and sexual endurance, especially at night and early morning when male sex hormones are most active. The second position is lying on your left side with a body pillow between your knees. Sleeping on the left helps the heart pump blood more efficiently to the lower abdomen, while the body pillow keeps the spine and pelvis aligned, preventing twisting that could affect nerves and blood vessels. The final position is lying on your back with both arms relaxed at your sides and your head not elevated too high. This posture allows the parasympathetic nervous system, which regulates sleep and hormones, to function optimally, encouraging the body to enter deep sleep, thereby creating ideal conditions for testosterone production. By maintaining these postures regularly, you help your body create the perfect environment for naturally restoring sexual function. Something many supplements or medications can't offer if your sleeping posture remains incorrect. But adjusting your sleeping position alone is not enough. To make your recovery truly effective and long-lasting, you also need to adopt a few simple bedtime habits, ones that many people often overlook. Part 3. 3 Pre-bedtime Habits to Boost Testosterone and Restore Male Health After 60. If you think changing your sleeping position is enough to regain your performance, you might be missing an important piece of the puzzle: your pre-sleep habits. Studies show that the 30 minutes before going to bed is a golden time for regulating hormones, nervous system activity, and restoring male vitality, if you know how to use it wisely. The first habit is performing a few light stretches targeting the hips and lower back. This could include hip rotations, knee bends, or seated meditation. These movements help relieve pressure on the pelvic blood vessels and nerves, improving circulation to the genital area during sleep. The second habit is drinking a warm glass of water mixed with ginger or cinnamon. These spices have natural warming and vasodilating properties. Not only do they help enhance blood flow, but they also mildly stimulate the endocrine system and help you enter deep sleep, an essential condition for proper testosterone production. The third habit is reducing blue light exposure from devices like phones, TVs, or laptops before sleep. Blue light disrupts your biological clock and suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps the body rest and recover. When sleep is disturbed, testosterone also struggles to regenerate properly. Just by sticking to these 3 simple habits each night, your body will gradually realign its hormonal and nervous system functions, laying a solid foundation for naturally restoring your sexual health without relying on medication. And if you truly wish to maintain that vitality in the long term, even recover what was lost over the years, then the next section will help you understand why male sexual function after 60 reflects your overall health and inner strength. Part 4. Sexual Health After 60, a mirror of overall wellness and masculine identity. As you enter life after 60, many men begin to feel that their body no longer responds like it used to. The belly gains fat easily, joints become less flexible, and most notably, intimacy starts to fade. I've spoken with many men at this age, once confident and full of energy, but over time they became silent, hesitant whenever the topic of sexuality came up. They rarely admit it, but their eyes, their hesitation, and their words full of pauses say it all. Sexual health is not just a biological matter. It's deeply tied to emotions, self-esteem, and the essence of being a man. At this age, intimacy is no longer just instinct. It's a way to express connection with your partner, a symbol of stability, both physically and emotionally. And when that ability fades, not only does the emotional distance between two people grow, but even the man himself feels like he's lost a part of his identity. Sometimes, silence doesn't mean acceptance. It's sorrow that has no words. However, what I always emphasize is this: you absolutely can regain it without relying on pills or expensive interventions. With the right knowledge, a suitable roadmap, and commitment, you can gradually restore your sexual health, safely, naturally, and sustainably. And to help you do that, in the next part, I'll share a simple 5-step routine you can apply right at home to improve blood circulation, boost energy, and increase sensitivity, using actions deeply rooted in your everyday life. Part 5. 5 steps to restore sexual function at home. Simple, effective, and drug-free. If you've ever believed that improving sexual function must rely on medication or supplements, these next 5 steps may completely change your perspective. For men over 60, sexual health is directly influenced by 3 key factors: blood circulation, the nervous system, and hormonal activity. The great news is, all 3 of these can significantly improve if done correctly and consistently each day. Step 1. Every morning after waking up, spend 2 to 3 minutes doing deep breathing and gentle stretching. This helps expand your chest cavity, increase oxygen intake, and activate overall blood circulation, including to the pelvic area. Step 2. Start your day with a warm glass of water mixed with a few slices of ginger or a bit of lemon juice. This combination helps jumpstart your metabolism, flush out waste, and promote blood flow to the sexual organs. Step 3. While showering, take a few minutes to gently massage your lower abdomen and inner thighs. These areas contain many blood vessels and nerves related to sexual function. Gentle stimulation increases tissue warmth, dilates vessels, and improves circulation. Step 4. Maintain light physical activity for 15 to 30 minutes each day. You can walk around the house, ride a bicycle slowly, or perform simple stretching exercises, all of which help boost blood flow from the heart to the genitals. Step 5. Avoid screen exposure at least 30 minutes before bedtime. This allows your brain to enter a resting state, encouraging the release of melatonin, a hormone that supports deep sleep and, indirectly, triggers the body's natural testosterone cycle. With just these 5 steps, you're not only enhancing your erection and stamina, but also restoring balance to your endocrine and circulatory systems, the 2 core foundations of male vitality after 60. My dear friend, we've just completed a rather special journey together. From simple sleeping postures to daily habits and at-home restoration steps that help naturally and effectively improve sexual health. From understanding the positions to avoid, to practicing the best sleeping postures, then supporting hormone and circulation with simple habits, and finally, implementing 5 practical steps to rebuild your health from the ground up. You now hold a solid foundation of knowledge to transform your quality of life without needing to depend on pills or complex medical procedures. I truly believe that if you apply these practices consistently every day, not only your sexual health, but also your overall wellness, mental clarity, and confidence will gradually strengthen. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so we can continue this journey together with more practical, empowering content about men's health after 60. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Wishing you great health, positive energy, and lasting strength every single day.